Hey, what's up, and welcome back to another edition of Phil's Monday Movie Review. I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad that you're here. And I know it's been a while since I've done one of these, but I'm back, and I've cut my hair. I've got I chopped the beard off, and I'm back to talk about movies, fresh and clean. Let's kick it off with my recommendation for this week, which is John Wick, the first one. The Chapter 1, if you want to call it. But in honor and celebration of John Wick Chapter 4 hitting theaters this weekend, which I haven't seen yet, but I'm planning to probably right after I'm done recording this, because I'm a fan of this franchise, and I figured why not talk about the original John Wick film. So strap yourselves in, because this is going to be an action-packed Phil's Monday movie review, and I know it's been a while since I've done one of these, but in the words of John Wick, yeah, I'm thinking I'm back. That was my Keanu Reeves impression, and anyways, John Wick, released in 2014 and directed by Chad Stahelski. John Wick tells the story of retired assassin John Wick. Now, when we are introduced to John Wick, he is living a simple life. After his wife has passed away, he is just left with this adorable beagle. I think it's a beagle. I'm not too good with my dog species, but I'm pretty sure that's a beagle. And he is just adorable. And this is all pretty much what John Wick is left in this world. Of course, he's got a really nice house, badass car. But when he comes across this dipshit son of a well-known Russian mobster, worse comes to worse. And these assholes end up killing John Wick's dog. So, dipshit son of a Russian mobster not only beats the crap out of John Wick and takes his car, but he also kills his dog. And that is a big no-no, because that is literally the last gift that his dead wife gave him right before she departed from this earth. And right after that, one of my favorite things from this movie has got to be when the Russian mobster explains to his dipshit son that he just murdered the dog of John Wick. And the asshole dipshit son has no idea who John Wick is. And one of my favorite things about this entire movie, probably about this entire franchise, is how the mobster explains to this dipshit asshole who John Wick is. I love everything about that entire sequence. It's a really awesome, well-put montage, and the Russian mobster dad just says, I once watched John Wick kill 3 guys with a pencil. A fucking pencil. And the rest of the film just becomes an insane, action-packed, balls-to-the-wall revenge story. John Wick is one of those films that just came out in the 2010s where I just don't think anybody was expecting to see sequels of. As I mentioned before, we are on John Wick 4, and if you were to tell me in 2014 that there was going to be 4 of these, I don't think I would believe you. There are many things that I love about John Wick, the first one. I love the fact that it's just about 2 hours long. Doesn't go over the top with a running time, and I love how well it's shot. There's a character here that you just want to see him kill everybody that stands in his way. And John Wick is just played beautifully by the great Keanu Reeves, and everything about this film I just love. From the special effects, the action, the music, the camera movement, and a lot of the stunt work. A lot of shooting to the face. A lot of face shots in this, and there's a lot of them. And really cool, insane. I cannot praise the insane action anymore about these films, especially this first one, because at the time it was something fresh and something we just haven't seen. Around this time, we already had The Raid 2, and I think Denzel Washington had just came out with The Equalizer, and we've seen movies like Looper and a lot of cool action movies in the 2010s for sure. But in 2014's John Wick, there was something where I think a lot of fans demanded more. And it was really cool to see that there was a part 2, because we learned more about the Continental Hotel. We learned about the entire syndicate of assassins, this underground society of assassins. And it's just a really bizarre but cool as fuck concept. John Wick, along with the entire John Wick franchise, is aimed at a specific audience. This movie and the rest of the sequels, it's not for everybody. If you're a fan of action films, I think you're going to dig at least the first John Wick movie, especially when the movie itself is an hour and 40 minutes long, probably the shortest one of the entire franchise. I heard that this new one, Part 4, is pushing 3 hours, which I'm okay with watching a 3-hour long action movie. I'm cool with that, but I don't think everybody would be cool with that. So if you're looking for something really quick, really simple story, then definitely check out the first John Wick. I can't recommend this movie enough. I really love it a lot. It's probably one of my favorite action films of the last 10 plus years. Actually, it's getting close to its 10-year anniversary. I think next year would be it, right? 2014, 2024. Yeah, terrible at math. John Wick is such a stylistic action film. The style itself is very sleek. It's very sharp. Just like a lot of the action sequences, just like John Wick himself. What I really enjoy about this film is that there's a lot of emotion involved in this because you know why John Wick is doing what he's doing. He's not a very complex character to follow. He's just a guy looking out for sweet, good old-fashioned revenge. John Wick is one of my favorite action films of the last 10 years. I love the sleek style, the cinematography, the action, the music, everything that I've been talking about today. I cannot praise this movie enough. There are a lot of great big action blockbuster films like Terminator 2, Judgment Day, that deserves the appreciation and the love that it gets. Also, at the same time, there are more grounded and grimier films like action films like Hard Boiled, The Raid 1 and 2. And I feel like this is where John Wick fits the best. I love this movie so much. I can't praise it enough. With all that being said, John Wick is absolutely 100% action cinema. But that is it for Phil's Monday movie review. I want to thank you for stopping by. And John Wick, have you seen it? And if you have, what did you think? Let's talk about it down below. And be sure to tune in next week where we talk about another movie. But until then, take care. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.